Yes, top of the evening. Hopefully, y'all are hearing me good. I want to say shout out to my man Fame. We just inked that September 14th. You know the vibes. Boxing is the poor man's sport. But to me, when it comes to content creators and content talking on this boxing shit, it is the haters man sport because you have nothing but haters that perpetrate as fans. We're gonna get into a little bit of that tonight. But more importantly, like I said, I want to highlight my guy. This is a young man who I was working with behind the scenes before I really got into my niche, right? And um, I always had an eye for talent when it came to boxing. I do have the receipts out there now, but I always had an eye for talent. And when I got into this game as media, I was moving undercover because I wanted to find out who the move shakers was in the game. The managers, promoters. These are the people that, move the board. And I knew coming in, these are the people that I needed to rub elbows with. These are the people that I needed to connect with because I had a vision. Um, and the vision now is, it's as seen on ESPN, been seen on Showtime, yada, yada, yada. But I wanted to learn who the move maker was, right? And like I told my guy today, right? He got the fight. And I said, don't worry about it. You're going to get the fight because you are a promoter's favorite. See, when you can sell tickets, promoters love you. When you have talent, managers crave for you. Are you catching this sauce right now, or do I need to stop? Or do I need to stop? Smash my like button. Smash the like button. Because I'm giving y'all real game, man. You don't get that on this YouTube. Trust and believe that you don't. Because if you did, a lot of these so-called dudes that you thought were who they were would be bigger than what they are in the game. Other than coming on here begging for you guys to donate super chats. But like I said, shout out to my boy, man. September 14th, another date. Well, like I said, when you sell tickets for a promoter, right, you are always going to be a promoter's favorite because that's how they make their money. That's how they make their money. When you are a talent scout, right, or somebody that knows talent, you will always be a manager's favorite because managers want the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? Especially if a fighter is the goods. And I'm only bringing that up because um, I played some receipts about Antoine Russell. People ask me, "Oh, you got Antoine?" No, Antoine Russell was signed way before, but I told people that how good he was. Right. When nobody was talking about him. Now look, everybody's talking about him, just like Boots Ennis. But I remember telling, and that's why I played that little clip. That was Polo. Polo's coming of his age now, but if you listen to the literature, what I was saying to him, I say, yo, when do you think you will be taking over? Taking over. See, when you have an eye for talent, you know the fighters that's going to be taking over. Look at Jihad Tucker, 17 years old, out the gate. You know the goods, right? That's why when I say a lot of these fighters are gimmicks, it's because I can see a gimmick, just like I can see the goods, you know? But a lot of times, depending on who you have backing you, if you have strong backing, powerful people behind you backing you, or money behind you, you could become a world champion as a gimmick. That's the game of boxing. But eventually, you are going to run into somebody like a Terrence Crawford, a guy that wasn't highly touted, but that was talented. That was the attempt to blackball. But one thing about the fight game, the poor man's game, and I quote, can't hide anymore. See, for a long time in this boxing, Depending on who is backing you, your protection, you can hide. You can hide. But eventually, especially when you become a world champion, there's only so much hiding and so much paying under the table that they can do because eventually you're going to have to fight somebody. Eventually, you are going to get exposed. That's just the game of boxing. And I tell people that the same thing applies with this YouTube, right? If you are somebody that's looking to go viral or looking for 5 minutes of fame, they're going to spot you out on YouTube because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the thirsty guys, right? They'll spot you out quick. But if you are somebody with actual work and receipts, they're not going to really want to fuck with you. So you have to know how to manipulate the game, right? One thing about actual work and receipts, when you have the goods, just like in boxing, they can claim they don't fuck with you. They can claim they are ignoring you. They can claim they're not checking you. But your receipts will always show and prove. Like, I'm only speaking on this because I seen a controversial dude, Charleston White, did an interview on a major platform, and I love when these guys do this and they use some source material. Charleston White is killing Earl Spence to his face on Say Cheese TV. These are Dallas bloggers. You know, the blogger scene down there in Dallas is big. But Charleston White stated something that is a source receipt, so I feel the need to speak on it. Um, Charleston White spoke about the disrespect that Earl Spence, uh, leading up to the fight about Terrence Crawford, saying how Terrence Crawford said Earl Spence's resume, this, that, and the third was an 8. Earl Spence talked down on him. These are source receipts that are out there. Hopefully, you guys are waking your game up. See, when you guys talk about me and talk down on me or think that I'm not who I am, I sit back and I laugh because I see you guys play the small game when some of us play the long game. Just like I just broke down to you about the business side of boxing, how the fighter, I was telling him, like, yo, don't worry, you're going to get a fight because you sell tickets. The promoter needs you, the long game. Hopefully, y'all are catching this sauce. Smash the like button. Let me get to a couple of comments. There's 7 of y'all in here, man. So, look, that's 7 of y'all getting some gems. Getting some gems. Now, look, I just pointed out Charleston White, who got some gems. You 7 of you guys that are in here, I guarantee you guys are not spreading the source experience like Charleston White is. So, least you could do is smash my like button. Thank you. And if you feel like Charleston White's not big enough, I guarantee you that you are not spreading the source experience louder than Bob Arum. Did you hear Bob Arum say that Earl Spence only fought 2 southpaws? Now I know this is gonna be hard for you guys to stomach and come to terms with, but remember my lives I was doing and I was asking you guys this? Remember my live I did and I was asking you guys this. Now Bob is on out there on Fight Hub TV. But remember my live I did? Play it back, man. All my shit is archived. Remember my live I did? I said, yo, how many Southpaws has Earl Spence fought? How many? I think Pop might have been the only one to try to answer it. He was off. His number was off, but it was 2. It was 2. But shout out to the OG Bob for dropping that sauce. Only 2. Only 2. You know? But yes, back to boxing being the poor man's sport, but the haters man content, right? I watched a video today with a guy, and I liked what he said, but I felt the hate in him, right? Because what he highlighted is, see, this is the haters man sport, man. Because you have people that have been in boxing their whole life, never had a world champion fighter. What we like to call a Kentucky Derby. They never made it to the Derby, right? So guys like that have been in this game forever, they're gonna feel some type of way when an upstart or somebody that they try to close doors on or they try to blackball or stop, like a Bud Crawford, man. That's comes out of nowhere and does some of the many things that he does. And not only that, he surpasses a lot of these guys. Because that's what Bud has done now. He's a two-time undisputed champion. He has surpassed a lot of your favorite fighters. Yes, he has. But to be honest, if you're not a hater, which is kind of hard not to find on this YTC, you would know that Bud Ben surpassed that guy, man. But like I said, when it comes to this YouTube shit, a lot of you guys are programmed. And when you are programmed, you're like one of my good brothers that I text with, but I can't talk to him. Because, like, realistically, I can text a lot of people, but I can only talk to wise people. I feel that, like, talking with certain people that I know are programmed, that shit is like the swan flu. You're gonna. I don't want to catch it. You're not gonna dumb me down. And I say this respectfully. You're dumb to me because if you can't see for yourself, hear for yourself, or put a equation together for yourself, you're dumb. You're a fool. You're a down fool, right? And that's what we have on this internet. A whole bunch of down fools that follow fools, right? And that's what played out with the whole Bud Crawford shit. And it's still playing out to this day. But I want to say this. Shout out to WCS. Excellent interview with Blu-ray Fitness. Me, I'm on record and I stand on my square. I don't think that, you know, he gets back with Blu-ray, he's still going to get his motherfucking ass whooped. Because Blu-ray, yes, they had a great chemistry, 11 straight fights with knockouts and all that. But I am a student of the game. I am not a program YouTube channel. I am a student of the game. And when you think about the 11 fights that Earl fought with Blu-ray, none of them were even close to a Terrence Crawford level type of guy. Might as well say a lot of them were over the hill. Some of them were even tomato cans. But it is what it is. But like I said, when you are programmed, you don't know shit. A lot of y'all don't know shit. That's why when I talk my shit, it offends you. But until you can produce some of the receipts that I have, I'm going to continue to talk my shit. But thank you to everybody that's in here. Mark Nash. Yo, Mark Nash, how did that play out? What was that? You did some music for Nonito Donaire. You did the music, his ring entrance. That's dope. See, that's how you do. You get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? That was a smart angle, like how I did with this media shit. Now I'm the media marketing agent with work all over, with connections with a lot of managers, right? With connections with a lot of managers. That's why I tell you guys, keep sleeping on me. Because if you got skills, I get deals. You heard? I get deals. How many other content creators can say that? How many other content creators? Let's be real. I know your man, he jumped on here and tried to act like he was doing it. But I have yet to see a fighter that reaping the benefits of what he said. Pause, respectfully. Backyard, what's going on, my good brother? Great to see you back around. Salute to the OG. Yo, you had the Crows over there. I was watching your video on coming home, Bruce Gaff. His son did the beat. They reached out for the song. Okay. There you go, Mark. Man. That's how you do it. You get in. You get in. Now, hopefully, they spread the word that that's what you do. And then you get some other fighters. I dibbled and dabbled, not like that, but with my Seymours, that's why I know old buddy over there is hurt, because it was like a lot of stuff that I do, right, and with this, right, and these foul, wicked people, right, they tried everything in their power to just stop me from being media and just anything. And then when fighters started really getting a glimpse of me and started fucking with me, like, yo, this dude, not only you make Seymour's, boxing, yeah. That's why I'm telling you, man. When it boils down with this shit, man, let these These devils, let these wicked people lie on you, bro. Let them lie. Because one thing about a lie, right? A lie has to change, but the truth will remain the same, right? Now, these wicked individuals, they lied on me when I was media, right? Um, I was on my phone doing a lot of stuff on my phone. And they put out there about my equipment, all kind of stuff. Now look at it. See, that's why you allow people to lie on you. And then when you grow, they look stupid. You know when these same people was lying on me, you know what I was doing? I was riding up and down Las Vegas Boulevard with James Prince, Uncle Jay. You know when these people was lying on me, right? Um, talking to the Yin Yang shit, Yin Yang twins. Beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up. That's what I was doing. I was beating the pussy up, beating the pussy up. Not literally. I'm talking about the game. I was beating the game up because by then I had made connections with David McWaters. You know who David McWaters is, right? That's Teofimo Lopez's manager. David McWaters got a slew of fighters. Abraham Nova, Tiger Johnson, many fighters. Many fights. But I was doing a lot of this when these wicked individuals was lying on me as a media guy, a YouTuber, right? But you know what I did? I continued to stay the course and build network. Thank you, Vapor Clouds. Thank you, appreciate that. And by the time that these same individuals that tried to lie on me as media got a glimpse of what I was doing now, it was too late because they had lied on me as trying to be a media YouTuber, but it had came out that I was brokering deals. I was making phone calls for fighters, helping them to get signed and situated, calling up matchmakers, trying to get fighters on cards. That's why, to me, and I don't care who this offends, it was ideal that I got to talk to Rick Glacier. It was ideal. Idell. I had no Idell, right? No, it was ideal that I got to talk to Rick Glacier because when I heard his story in the game and some of the stuff that he was doing, and I remember the first time WCS had him on, and I asked him a question in the what's I was like, I need to really pick his brain. I really need to get with Rick, man, because Rick has a lot of insight. No, man, no. He said, Source, I got Leon coming tomorrow night. Oh, of course, yeah, yo, Bruce, I'm down. I'm down. But we got it. We'll link that up. I'm down. Leon is my guy. They don't know a left hook from a fish hook. And that's another guy I picked his brain a lot. See, I sleep on Leon Muhammad, right? Leon Muhammad is another Rick Glazier type figure, bro. I seen Uncle Leon get slipped a lot of envelopes. See, y'all don't know nothing about the envelopes because y'all too busy worrying about super chats and shit. But I seen Uncle Leon, the same guy that y'all think is a bum. Oh, no teeth and all that. I seen him get slipped a lot of envelopes. A lot. Oh, Leon. The underground matchmaker, I call him. Leon is official in the game. Don't get it twisted. And he's a Hall of Famer. New Jersey Hall of Famer. Look it up. And he's worked with world champions, heavyweight world champions, man. How many of you felonious capers could even say that? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you up, Bruce. Definitely. I want to jump on that. I definitely got to pick the OG's brain. And shout out to Uncle Leon. Uncle Leon plugged me in with DeBella Entertainment. Remember, I was, like I said, I know a lot of these guys, man. I'm blessed, man. Shout out to DeBella. Those are the Patrick days, Sapase, the Haitian sensation. He said, I only listen to a few channels, Bruce. Is one of my, yeah, Bruce is good, man. Bruce is a gem. But see, all the ill channels are gems, right? Bruce has actual players on his platform, man. But you know, you did like I said, YouTube boxing is hater boxing. It's hater content. This shit is more love and hip hop, reality TV. Because if you are actually somebody that's doing the damn thing, media wise, content wise, I guarantee you, your channel is not in the loop. Real talk. You're not in the algorithm. But if you are a Wendy Williams type channel, if you are a channel looking to go viral, looking for instant fame, you're in the loop because they know that you are not, and I say this respectfully, that you are not relevant. You are not giving off no gems. But if you are giving off actual gems, like I just gave you guys some gems tonight. Hopefully you guys received them. Hopefully you guys received them. So you guys are too busy wanting to link up with content creators for what? These content creators can't even get your channel popping. They can't. Yo, listen. These content creators can't do shit for you. Real talk. Real talk. These content creators can't say, "Yo, subscribe." Listen, if they could, right? Gems right here. This is free gems. If a content creator could do some of the things that they claim they could do, these bigger ones, I'm talking about the ones with 100 something K subs and 200 something K subs. Whenever they go live and you in they shit and they say, yo, subscribe to my man's channel. If you don't instantly get 1,000 subs or 500 subs or anything like that, pay attention to that, bro. Pay attention to that, man. Pay attention to that. But I tell you what, like I said, I'm in the mix of working something out right now, trying to line up an interview, right? And the person I'm lining this interview up with, I'm calling them on the phone, not through YouTube, through the phone, right? Because they're my plugs. Like when I want to do my interviews, I have plugs. Whether they are people like myself now, publicists, underground publicists, handlers, things like that. These are the people I reach out to. I reach out to the managers, reach out to, like the PR people. These are the people I reach out to when I want to set something up now, you know? And then they would, all right, I'm going to tell you this, right? Share this with you, because this was two of my most recent interviews, Charles Conwell and my guy Regis Progress. I might get Regis on the line too in a second, because I see things are starting to heat up with the Janky Promotions over there. These guys are doing some felonious backdoor shit. So I might reach out to Regis and get Regis on here to air them out, because it's always good to hear from the source, right? And Regis is the source. But when I link up my interviews with these guys, I call up their handlers, their team, their managers, their publicists, and it's so easy to get done. That's how the business works, for those of y'all that know anything about that. And I know a lot of y'all hate behind the scenes, you so-called bigger channels, right? And I put this out there last week. Remember how I got Bernie on, and a lot of y'all was making phone calls behind the scenes trying to hate on that. But I did that for a reason, because I wanted to expose y'all. That's all that was about. I wanted to expose y'all. And look how that played out, right? I didn't get my interview with Bernie, and look how God works in mysterious ways. My man hit me up on Friday, right? Cause I was kind of down, because I wanted to really pick Bernie's brain and ask him some shit, right? And I was kind of down that one fell through. And look how God works it out, right? My man, the man right now, WCS hit me up and was like, yo, I got Rick Glazer. You want to be down? It was like, the goodness, the God. He's like, yo, I got Rick Glazer. Yo, you want to be down? I was like, oh, shit, hell yeah. What time? No doubt, man. And look, magic. And by me doing that Rick Glazer, right, you know who I'm about to reach out to, man? I'll let the cat out the bed, because y'all can go ahead and try to hate on this. I'm going to get Paul Spotify on my channel, man. I'm going to get Paul, man, the OG. Real talk. I'm gonna reach out to Paul, man. Paul been hitting me up. We communicating now, so I might get him on, because that's a badass white boy. You know what I'm saying? That's a white boy that he might have. He might got a little crow in him, a little brother in him, because that's the dude that Floyd Mayweather turned down $25 million.
Come on now. I'll say that again for y'all, man. And the receipts is out there. You see, Paul reposted that. Paul shared that. He turned down 25 M's to fight that man. That's what they are reporting that Bud Crawford and Earl Spence made. Floyd Mayweather turned that down to fight Paul Spadafora. Said, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And shout out to Rick Glacier for disclosing that. And Paul for co-signing off on that, man. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? Smash my like button. You know, this is the Source Experience. You know, shout out to the chat. The chat is rocking tonight. I like to see that vapor clouds. Toby Bartlett, the UK is in the building. We are global, baby. We are global, man. I'm branching off in the UK and also Europe. Period. I have a couple New Zealand followers. You know, shout out to them. You know, Passport Gang. You know, hopefully one day we get to touch those soils and sands over there. You know. It's always good to branch off, man. You know, I did have some shit lined up for Ireland, but you know, when you dealing with when you're dealing with these celebrity boxing guys, a lot of times it's smoke and mirrors that falls through. But I was gonna go to Ireland, but it worked out better because I went to Ohio. Y'all see me and the team in Ohio, but I was supposed to go to Ireland. But you know, the celebrity boxing shit be it's kind of tricky. It's not like professional prize fighting, if you understand what I'm saying. You know, if you understand what I'm saying. But back to the Source Experience, you know, great interview WCS today. You know, you kind of watching and listening to your interview. Like I said, I've been on record. I'm a guy that was riding Blu-ray hard because you know why I rode Blu-ray hard? Because I felt like, you know, Blu-ray tried to front on me. Because like I said, a lot of these people on social media, if you don't really front and just do like what I'm doing right now, run down who you really are, they will base who you are off of the internet, YouTube, social media. So Blu-ray at a time when I was trying to help people out, right? I had a Facebook group and I knew I had, like I said, I knew I had a lot of managers and different people checking me out. So I had this Facebook group when I was managing it. And you know, when you have certain shit on the internet, a lot of niggas on the internet are messy. Real talk. One thing about me, people will tell you I'm professional, serious business, right? So I had put out this thing, and this old messy, nappy-headed chick jumped in it, and I guess she relayed the message to Blu-ray. Blu-ray jumped on the thing, and he felt like he was going to hummer stunt, like, "Oh, I got paid $75,000." Okay, cool. You didn't need to say all that, right? But by him saying all that, now you just gave us excellent content to use, right? You just gave us excellent content. So from that day on, I really was not feeling Blue like that. You know, I was like, yo, this dude really is feeling himself. But after watching the interview that WCS did with him today, I kind of, you know, I'm going to ease up off of the guy. I'm going to ease up off of him, like, you know. But I remember trying to help him out. And I heard him say Richard Comey. He said he was trying to work with Richard Comey. You know, my guy Scooter got that guy. Scooter, you know Scooter? Up there in Nassau County. But if I knew you was trying to work with Richard, Richard is my guy. You know, see, look, it's a small world. Maybe, just maybe, I might have brokered something for you. Since you was talking about Richard Comey, right? You was talking about this guy right here, right?
Gosh, and then they can explain, but then being loyal, God always bless people who are very loyal.
Yes. Salute, man. Once again, man, this is Jackal Fitness with the champ, Richard Comey. Havoc in the building as always.
We are in the hurt business.
Hey, you know the vibes, man. Thank you, Richard. Yo, congratulations. Bless.
We are in the hurt business. Now you see, I heard you say you was trying to work with Richie. Hey, maybe the source could have made a phone call or something for you. Cause we are in the hurt business. You heard what Richard say. You be loyal, God will always through the people that are loyal. That's what happened with me. I've been a loyal person my whole life. My whole life. That's why I am blessed, you know. But shout out to Richard Comey, man, the champ. You know, he gave Jose Ramirez oh man, that was in his backyard, man. In his backyard. That was a hell of a fight, man. You know, shout out to Richie, man. You know, quick insight on that, right? Yeah, great interview by Scott. Let me highlight that. Richie Comey, right? You know who Richie Comey's coaches is my uncles. Yeah. One of Richie Comey's coaches is also Jihad's coach. See, this business, you know, everybody knows each other, man. If you didn't know that, everybody knows each other. But yeah, shout out to Coach Terry, man. You know, Coach T. You know, that's one of Richie's coaches as well. You know, but see, you guys look at me and overlook me. You see that was the MGM Grand. We like one thing about when you are in the game, you know these type of things. All the fighters stay on the same floor, so we're running into each other. You know, and that was the bubble too for y'all. That was the bubble because after the fight, they opened the bubble up. But prior to the bubble being open, it's like I was Meals on Wheels, you know, because the fighters can't get out, but I was able to get out and move around. So I was, you know, getting raising canes and different things for the fighters, you know, because you know that the MGM got good food, but after you weigh in, you know, these guys they want to eat, man. They might want a good steak somewhere. You know, it's Vegas, you know. So I was running around doing what I was doing for the guys, man. For the guys. I know you're like, no, you're fronting. I'm not fronting. You see me in that big body Benz out there in Vegas. Yeah. So that's a whole nother lie for a whole nother day, though, you know. Maybe somebody can interview me one day. So, you know, I noticed a lot of YouTubers getting interviewed, right? I do have a little bit of experience, so maybe somebody will reach out to me, you know. Just fucking with y'all, man. Yes, loyalty will get you a long way, man. It'll get you a long way. Look what loyalty got me, right? Since we were speaking on Vegas, right? I remember interviewing this young man in Vegas. Now, you know, I was just with him maybe about a month ago. But I remember interviewing him. We was on the same card this time, but I actually got to cover him in his own city. Look at God's work.
Happy to be active during everything that's going on.
Yeah, definitely, man. You get a lot of praise, man, from top hitters in the game, such as Tyson Fury. You know, he's a world champion, man, defeated Deontay Wilder. That man gave you high praise and credit as to getting ready. Just speak on that, man, the accolades that come with that. And a lot of people saying you the next one, the next great American heavyweight, man. Just speak on that real quick.
Yeah, man, you got to give credit when due. I'm thankful that he did. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak on myself. I let others do it for me. And when they see hard work and determination and they see skill, you know what I'm saying? So that's all it is. You know, he just giving credit when due. So I'm thankful that he was able to speak the truth about me and get people aware.
Definitely. Now, as kids out there right now looking up to you, wanting to be the next real big baby, man, get a youngin' something, man, you know, from Toledo, Ohio, you know, Midwest, Texas, Houston, New York, Brooklyn, Long Island.
At the time, look, fast forward. At the time when I spoke about that, you heard what I said, the next great American heavyweight. Fast forward, that's what they're saying about him now. But at the time, I'm you know, on my elephant right now, right? I'm looking at as you guys are looking at 702. We was in Vegas. Like I said, I just covered him in his hometown fight, man. His hometown fight, man. And I spoke about Toledo. I got to see Toledo, man. Shout out to Toledo, Ohio. I can't wait to swing back through there, man. And I had a great time other than, you know, us not getting the decision. Other than that, man, I can't complain. My daughter, she was a part of that experience. Coach Reen, Coach Reen, as quiet as his cat, right? I know you guys might think I'm fronting, but I'm gonna throw the receipt up after I say this, right? Coach Reen, 7 years old, ran down on Bob Arum. and told Bob Arum about Jamali Tucker right in front of me. Her and Derek Harmon. Coach Reed was already on her job. Coach Reed was already the young publicist, PR. She told Bob Arum, this is Jamali Tucker, $1 Million Marley, Jihad's brother. He's better than Jihad. You're going to sign him next. I know y'all like, you're lying. You're lying. Yeah, you think I'm lying? That's why it's always good, right? It's always good to have receipts, right? And one thing about me, I am a photographer, I am a videographer, I keep receipts. So let me go to a receipt. Let me go to a receipt, god damn it. Can y'all still hear me? Yeah, do y'all still hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? You know, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me, man? Can y'all hear me? Let me throw up a receipt, man. Now, you see the story I just told you. There is the receipt, man. There is the receipt, man. There is the receipt. Now, I know y'all might have said, man, you just made that story up. But that's the goddamn receipt right there. Who was that hugged around my baby? Who was that hugged around my baby? I witnessed it for myself. That is the hotel that we were staying at. Bob was on our same wing, but we was just outside kicking it. Cause I did do a photo shoot with Marley and her. And with us sitting there waiting, who comes out the front door but Bob? Him and Derek Harmon. Derek Harmon is former, title, fought for the title a couple times. Derek Harmon. That is Bob's bodyguard / assistant, however you want to slice it. Yeah, they come walking right out. And Coach Reed, being Coach Reed, man, ran down on Bob with Marley and told Bob who Marley was. Said, this is Jihad's younger brother. He's my fighter. $1 Million Marley. You're going to sign him next. Real talk, man. And I wanted to, I did have a little bit of the video, but it was only about 2 to 3 seconds because I was fumbling the motherfucking phone. I had the actual camera. I was going to do a photo shoot with them. But yeah, that was kind of dope, man. Just to see my daughter, doing the things that I spoke of her doing and witnessing her starting to do those things already at 7 years old. Kind of dope, right? But hey, what do we know? What do we know? Yes, what do we know? What do we know? What do we know? Can I say something on the live real quick? Go ahead.
I said that.
Yes.
I said all of that. I said, he's the next one.
That's right.
You gotta get him, mix the gloves, sign for him.
Yeah.
Write his name and everything.
That's right. Yeah, that is Bob, man. Bob was on our floor, man. We was on the top floor. Bob was on the other wing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we was chilling, man. Great times, man. Great times. And then I got another picture in there with Jamel Herman. Mel's from the hood, man. I was telling Mel, I was like, yeah, he's gonna be the next Olympian. You know what I mean? Marley's gonna be the next Olympian because Mel was an Olympian from out here. Mel was our Olympian, man. Yo, Bob is official, man. Bob still got all his senses to be 91, 92 years old, still sharp, bro. Sharp mind. Cause not for nothing, they said Bob be smoking, man. Bob be getting down with the chronic. They said, man. I don't know how true it is. I never smoked the L with him, but that's what I heard. So I have heard. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? That's that. You're not gonna get no water out of it. This is a block of ice. Oh no, it's a block of ice. You're not gonna get no water out of it. Yeah, Herman is my guy, man. Jamel is my dude, man. You know, quick backstory with Jamel, right? Before Jahad signed with Jay Prince and them, I called Jamel up. Jamel was gonna sign him. Jamel and his partners were gonna sign Jahad. This is a true story. This is the true story. I hit Jamel up. And Mel was gonna sign him. That's when Jahad, Buddy McGirt, Buddy will tell you, uh, LA at Buddy's gym. Jahad was 17 years old. Yo, he beat the brakes off of the dude Boots Ennis knocked out at the casino up there in Connecticut. Yo, Jahad beat the brakes off him at 17 years old in Buddy McGirt's gym. He couldn't even touch Jahad. Sergey Lipinets, 17 years old. Jahad beat the brakes off him at Buddy McGirt's gym. Real talk. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Yo, Jahad beat the brakes off him. 17 years old. He couldn't even hit Jahad in sparring. And they was ready to sign Jahad. But they wanted to sign Jahad and do the Mexican route, Mexico route. And we had bigger and better a vision. You know, but they was gonna sign Jahad and get him started in Mexico. But you see what happened. Jahad has been on top rank, ESPN out the gate. Currently 10-1. You know, the rest is history. Look it up for yourself. But you see how I gave you guys some gems tonight? He said, yeah, I heard Bob talking about it. He loves the edibles and it's legal in Vegas. Yeah, he gets down, bro. See, he gets down. If you like, I've been around him, man. Listen, like I said, he was on my floor. He was on my floor. That's not. I think what was the other fight we was at? Bob was on our floor at the Stewart, man. Because you know, shout out to my man. Yeah, we no longer have the Stewart Hotel, but WCS will tell you if WCS is in here. Yo, at the Stewart, man, they take care of the sauce and the team, man. We be upstairs in the suites, man. We was on the same floor with Bob at the Stewart too, a couple times, man. Know what I mean? A couple times, you know. God is good, man. I came a long way, man. You know, I done came a long way, man. You know, don't let the views fool you. I always try to tell you, brothers, that look, don't let the views fool you. Matter of fact, let me see. Do I have a receipt on here? I used to have a lot of different receipts in here. I don't know. I might have took that one down, man. But I did have the receipts in here, man. Like, don't let the views fool you. Oh, I do. I do. God damn it, I do.
To the wins. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. Team Tucker Life. Take it around here for y'all. Something like, you know, out here on the balcony. Overlooking the city. Overlooking the city. Nah, man. Overlooking the city. Team Tucker. You know the vibes. Joe Dini on deck. You know the vibes. About to go over here to the weigh-in now. Was waiting for my man. Get ready for the stills, interviews, coverage, all that good stuff. Zaga, Yaga, Ahala.
Yeah, that was the Stewart Hotel. Shout out to the Stewart Hotel. Man, that hotel ruined me, man. That hotel ruined me. You see that room? That was a 1-bedroom suite. Them shits is like apartments. I know I got other videos in here where I could show y'all, but I don't have them uploaded. Yo, those joints is like right now the Stewart Hotel, they redoing it. They'll probably Top Rank will probably be back with them in a second. But people actually have residency there. That's how nice those joints is. Like that 1-bedroom suite I had. It has a separate entrance. You might have seen it a little bit. That, you know, you can open your window up and go out to the balcony, right? Then you have a living room. You seen them? That was the living room that I walked through. I should have showed y'all the flat screen TVs on the wall. You got the flat screen in the room. You have a bathroom in your room, you know, with the shower and all that. Then you have a bathroom in the living room area for the guests, and then the couch over there kicks out. Like I couldn't, you know, yeah, but I'm not on that type of time no more. If I wanted to be on some, you know, just fronting and having people over, like, yo, where's going? I got the room. You seen that balcony? You can have a party out there on that balcony. You could have had a party out there, man. You could have had a party out there on that balcony, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, man. But yeah, I miss the Stewart Hotel. Yo, the Stewart Hotel, right? It comes with you get a kitchen, bro, with a stove, pots, pans, all that, right? Yo, the Stewart Hotel ruined me. I remember we stayed at the MGM Grand, right? And we stayed a lot of places. But I know I was so accustomed to being at the Stewart Hotel. Yo, me and Molly had an ill ass room at the MGM Grand. So I was like, man, I don't like this shit. Yeah, and we had an ill view. Yeah, we had an ill view overlooking the strip, the Vegas strip. I was not feeling that shit, man. I was like, yo, what's the balconies? I was like, yo, where's the kitchens and shit, man? But shout out to the Stewart Hotel and my guy, man. Matter of fact, let me plug my guy, man. He is he done look, see, all of us is growing in the business and the game. Yo, my guy right now is down with Takeover Promotions. Real talk. I listen. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna get a fight assigned to Takeover Promotions with Tiafimo, man, because my man is that guy right now. My guy is that guy with Takeover Promotions, man. Just a phone call away. My guy. I mean, he's running things right now. He's definitely running things. Let me plug my guy, man. Good dude, man. Met him through my trials and tribulations in the game. But now he's on top of things.
Yo, shout out to the Source Talk Podcast. You already know the vibes. Jack and Fitness. This is Andrew on the Stewart Hotel Boxing Life. Let's go.
Like, that's Takeover Promotions right there, baby. That's Takeover Promotions right there. Shout out to my guy Drew the Dawn. Drew the Dawn, right? Yo, you know Andrew, right? Narina. Do you know Andrew?
Yeah.
Who's Andrew?
Andrew is the guy that gives us free snacks. Gave us free hotel tickets.
Yes, that is Andrew. That's correct.
And gave me 2 tickets to be to the fight.
Yes, that is correct. That is Andrew. See, Coach Reen, you know a lot of hitters already in the game. Yes, that is Drew. Now you're telling too much of the business. Keep it skipping. Keep it skippy. Keep it skippy. All right, keep it skippy. No, you can't take that. Keep it skippy. Yes, that is Drew. Drew is the man.
The man at the hotel.
Yes, now
I'm sad now.
Now he's Takeover Promotions. Drew done got promoted, man, but he still runs the hotel as well. But he's doing other things now, man. Shout out to my boy Drew, man. Yes, one day we'll go out there. One day. But listen, I am going to wrap this up. I think I've been rambling too long. You know, I got other things to do. You know, I just wanted to come on here and just, you know, front a little bit. You know, I just wanted to front a little bit. You know, it's good to front every once in a while. You know, sometimes that's what you got to do, because these people are front on you when they think they know you. You know, when they think they know you. But OG Boots Gas, I definitely got to come on there and get down with you with Leon Muhammad tomorrow. That'll be an honor. No, Narina, I'm not going nowhere. Yes, definitely gonna come on there and rock with you, Bruce. He said all great have problems. T.O. issue. Yeah, T.O.'s all right, man. You know, when you get in the type of money that Teofimo Lopez was touching, T.O. was touching ends, man. Not in the boxing ring. That's why he felt the way he felt. But as far as like the Bud Light deals, the Monster Energy drink deals, T.O. was touching M's. Remember how my man Danny Jacobs told Charlo, you ain't seen an M yet. That you ain't seen an M yet. Yo, Danny was fronting, man. Danny was on his Brownsville, Brooklyn-ish. He was feeling good. Danny had inked that big deal with Matchroom. Yeah, he told Charlo straight to his face. Yeah, you ain't even touch an M yet. You ain't even seen M's. Y'all remember that, man? I was there for that, man. I was there for that, man. That was the Wilder, Luis Ortiz fight at the Barclays Center. I was there. He told them straight up and down. Yeah, you ain't even touch an M yet. Charles said, I'm going to get there. I'll get to him. Y'all remember that? Yeah, do y'all remember that? He said, I'm going to get there. I'll get there. But he was fronting, man. And Daddy pulled his car like, yo, you ain't even touch an M yet. I'm touching M's. Then he had inked that deal with Matchroom. He had that big fight on HBO at the Hula Theater against Sergey Dermachenko when he won the IBF. Yo, Danny was all the way up, man. Danny was talking that $1 million business shit, man. He said, yo, you ain't touch your M yet. You ain't even touch your M. Charlo was stunned. He said, I'm gonna get there. Man, hopefully Charlo gets back in the ring and he ain't out here trying to press charges on fellow fighters. Because that was a bad look, man. That was a bad look, man. After you was touching that man all up in his face, and then that man smacks you with the hand of God, then you want to press charges, man. Where they do that at, man? I thought you was like that. But I guess you're really not like that. But salute to everybody that came through. Hopefully, y'all smashed my like button and y'all was feeling the Source experience. If not, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to continue to keep growing and learning and thanking God for all of the blessings that he is bestowing upon me and my family as we continue to grow. With that being said, let's close out with the lovely. You know, since they always like to say I look like Beetlejuice and I'm ugly. Man, you guys are just too funny, man. I can't wait till you guys to get some drops from some beautiful eye candy like this.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tumo-Keloa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.